The quiet genius, behind America's most elegant buildings, Annabelle Selldorf. Have you ever walked into a building that instantly made you feel calm, inspired, even smarter? What if I told you that some of the most breathtaking, elegant, and meaningful architecture in America, and beyond, were designed by someone you've likely never even heard of? Meet Annabelle Selldorf, the German-born, New York-based architect who is quietly changing the way America thinks about space, design, and the power of architecture without ever chasing the spotlight. Born in Cologne, Germany in 1960, Annabelle grew up in a home filled with art and ideas. Her father was an architect and her mother a psychiatrist. But unlike many who crave fame, Annabelle was never interested in being flashy. She wasn't here to make loud statements. She was here to make lasting ones. At just 16, she visited New York and instantly felt the magnetic pull of the city's architecture, the mix of chaos and creativity. It was in NYC that she found her calling. Years later, she graduated from Pratt Institute, right in Brooklyn, and opened her own studio, Selldorf Architects. In an industry often dominated by loud, headline-grabbing personalities, Annabelle took a different path, one that was quiet, intentional, and deeply thoughtful. Selldorf's buildings don't scream for attention. They whisper, they breathe. From the inside of Manhattan's Neue Gallery to the serene spaces of the Frick Collection expansion, her work speaks of human-centered design, elegant, functional, timeless. She once said, "Good architecture is like a tailored suit. It fits you, feels just right, and never goes out of style." Unlike many starchitects who aim to leave their stamp on a building, Selldorf listens to the space, the history, and the people who will live and work inside it. Annabelle didn't just stop at New York. Her firm's work spans the globe, from a Gothic palazzo-turned-gallery in Venice to a converted brewery in Zurich. But even with global recognition, she's remained grounded in her NYC roots. Her firm, based in Manhattan, is a place where artists, historians, and architects come together to craft buildings that feel like they belong. She has worked with some of the most prestigious institutions: the Smithsonian American Art Museum, the David Zwirner Gallery, the Sunset Park Recycling Facility. Yes, even that got her touch of elegance. Annabelle Selldorf is not just designing structures. She's shaping culture. She's proving that elegance doesn't need to be expensive, that modern doesn't have to mean cold, and that architecture, at its best, is not about ego. It's about empathy. In a time where attention is currency, Selldorf's refusal to chase fame might be her boldest move of all. Her work reminds us that quiet power is still power. If you ever visit a building that just feels right, stop and look around. You might just be standing inside the world of Annabelle Selldorf, where silence speaks volumes and every line has purpose. If you found this story inspiring, like the video, subscribe for more deep dives into overlooked geniuses and hit that bell icon so you don't miss the next story that deserves to be heard.